So the way to go is very simple. The stage one is to get back on the largest possible perspective, the potential market. The potential market that you can describe as a matrix, as a space. On one side, you have different customer segments that potentially could be interested in your product, in your service. And on another axis, you have different hypotheses of value propositions, problems that you could be resolving for these customers. The combination of this list of user segments and this list of different hypotheses of value proposition defines the potential market space, the big pictures, where you should be able to find your customers. So the whole process is within that very large space to find the use cases. A use case is a cross between one customer segment and one hypothesis of a value proposition where you believe you might get some traction. The value proposition at that crossing point is perceived as strong enough, appealing enough, so you may think you may find there some customers. So on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 useless to 5, it's a must, you can't live without it. You would only retain the use cases, the cells in the matrix that are getting a 4 or a 5. To illustrate this, let me take an example. Let's assume we're all working on a very simple, very up-to-date idea. We're launching a connected toothbrush. So what does that matrix could look like for a connected toothbrush? On one axis, you have the customer segment. What could they be for a connected toothbrush? You could think about geeks, people who would like to use any type of new generation of connected objects. You could think about mom, because it's a way to help kids to better brush their teeth, to educate them about how to brush their teeth properly. You can think about insurance companies, because the way people brush their teeth actually has an impact on the cost that represents for a health system. You could also think about the concerned adult who is trying to keep his teeth healthy. That would be a list of segments that would more or less make sense for selling and marketing a connected toothbrush. What could be the value proposition? Tracking your brushing. How many times are you brushing? Do you brush everywhere? That's typically what a connected object would be able to do up front. But also building some educational tools to help users to better brush their teeth. So education, eventually gaming. A third one would be anticipate on problems. Depending on how you brush your teeth, it's probably possible to statistically anticipate on the number of problems. And the fourth one would be, how does teeth brushing impact, at a global level, health cost? So if you combine these various value propositions and the list of consumer segments, potential consumer segments we've identified, there you've got the potential market space for a connected toothbrush, which will be the ground we will start our market assessment on. In order to go through that process for building the first picture, the potential market space represented at that matrix, it's very important that you don't limit your hypothesis to what you believe might work and eliminate what you believe might not work. It's very important that you start from the largest, highest possible perspective on both dimensions, the market segments and the value proposition.